And can you just tell me in short, what are the language requirements?
Okay, so very important. This is really, really important to understand that language plays an important role right from your student life until you find a job. You can survive without German language through your 2 years of student life, but does not mean that you are lucky enough to get a job. Uh, 99% of the applicants who do not learn German, they most probably that's the worst case scenario that they need to come back to India because they don't get a job at time. And you actually look or dwell into yourself that maybe your profile is not that strong, so you do not get a job. So how to make that happen? So it's really important that you speak their language and German, of course, Hochdeutsch. No one is expecting any dialects to be spoken like Schwäbisch or Bayerisch, but Hochdeutsch is really important and has to be learned. That's first part. Second part is nowadays the visa restrictions are such that they expect that you speak German at least A1 or A2 level German. Suppose you don't learn German, you have your admit letter and you go to your visa office. The visa officer will check that whether you have German language certificate or not. And if you don't have, straight away your visa can be cancelled.
Okay.
So you need to learn German for that also. Thirdly, as I said, your interview during the job after your master's would be really important because they will ask you all your personal questions in German, like tell me about your name, your age, why did you come to Germany, what have you done in India, do you have wife or girlfriend, or how's your family? So these all small talks happen in German. Okay. So it is really important that you should speak German that way. So prepare in India itself by learning at least 2 levels minimum. Have those certificates minimum like A1 and A2. And when you have time before flying to Germany, try to learn your third level, that is B1. Okay. And then whenever you get time in Germany during studying, it is important that you try to finish till B2. Okay. B2 is good for engineering people, so that you are very much fluent in speaking German and try to understand what is the conversation going on, and you can give your inputs. Right. But if you come from a non-engineering background, then it is really must that you should learn till C1 because you have to prove yourself that you are special. You don't have an engineering background, but still you can contribute to the projects and the company processes. So it's really important for non-engineering students to learn till C1.
Okay. Do I have subjects in these languages, or like is it completely in English, or how does that work?
Correct. So it depends from university to universities. Most of the universities for master program, they are in 100% English.
Okay.
But there are certain universities, say I give you my personal example from Hochschule Offenburg. My first semester was in English. My second semester was an internship, compulsory internship. So it was in very much in German, and I had to learn German further. My third semester was again back to classroom lectures where I had two subjects, which is electrical engineering as well as power plant technologies, which was in German language. Of course, I had a bit of fear that, it's in German, so maybe I should not go for this course. But vice versa, I tell you, this helped me to learn many technical aspects of German language, the technical words, which normally you don't learn when you learn the German language with any of the institutes in India, or even with Goethe Institute, they don't teach you technical German in A1 or A2 level. So don't consider this as a backlog that the university is conducting some lectures in German. Don't consider this very much negative, but think on a very positive side that you have a certain advantage with your CV that you know something technical German. So that is really, really important. So, but as said, 95% universities have 100% English courses.
Okay. But obviously you need the language at least to talk with the locals, even if you have your courses in English. Yeah.
Yes, and I can tell you why. See, typically German culture is that you hang out with your German colleagues or international colleagues too much during your studies. So you do a lot of barbecue sessions, you do a lot of wine tasting session or beer tasting session. That is their part of the culture or something, but they will invite you to experience their culture, and they have their own festivals and everything. So if you don't learn German and go there like that, so they will try to speak in English, but they will not be able to explain their feelings through English language. It's same for us. If when we speak Marathi or Hindi, we can try to correlate in a much better way. So if you learn German and if you try to participate in the discussion through German languages, your acceptance will be very, very high in the society. So they will invite you at their houses for dinner, for Kaffee und Kuchen. We have been invited by German families for Christmas time. So we sang the Christmas carols in German language.
Wow.
We had to eat the raclette, which is a typical food of Austria and Germany. So it is very, very much exciting because they appreciate that Indians are learning German language.
Right. I think it's very important for integration, basically.
Very true.
That's
very true.